Hey y'all, Mikey from Rockin' K, and we got some sunshine. So I think spring has sprung. I know it's early in March, but it's going to be about high 50s today, 14 degrees Celsius. I think it's time to get some work done out here on the fields. Get some trees cut. Yep, so stay tuned. So I just got home from work, and this is day 3 that it hasn't rained yet. And like right now it's starting to drizzle a little bit. So you may notice I am sitting on the tractor. And all those branches that we cut in the other video, and they were laying, and Mama cleared the plum grove and all that. Well, the branches are laying in the yard. And when she tried to pick up the branches with the tractor, it just sunk in the yard. So, like, I just got home from work. It's like just spitting rain, and I'm like, all right, I got to get on the tractor. I got to get out there and scoop up this bundle of branches that we piled up over the last couple of days. Because what we've been doing is walking in the yard and picking them up and pulling them out of the yard, because it's just been too soft for the tractor. So Mama should be pulling in any second now. So I'm going to get the tractor out of the way so that she can pull in without any problem. And then I'm going to go down and go ahead and scoop this stuff up out of the yard. So let's go do this.
Not so soft.
Well, I got half of it picked up, so the rain can go ahead and come on. We're out here running the puppy dogs. You can see Denver way out there. Here's Penny Dog, and Moose Moose decided he wanted to come out with us. He has to be held. He can't run free. The puppy dogs enjoying the yard. And we sank a little bit, not much, you can see. You can just see the tracks. But I'll tell you what, coming up the other side, I had to put the tractor in 4-wheel drive to come up the hill because it just started spinning the tires. But hey, the brush is all cleaned up. Field looks okay. We'll get to those trees in the dry when it's dry. But what we needed to get done when we had a couple of days of no rain got done. So on other stuff, right? So let's go do something else. All right. So finally, it's not raining. We got some little bit of sunshine. clouds here and there, but it's good weather. And I don't know if you can hear it yet, but there is a machine running in front of me. So let me flip you around. Yep, it is garden time. So a couple weeks back, we dumped this dirt all in here. So Rachael today, seeing that it actually looks like it's dry, she's running through and she's going to till it all down and see where we end up. But she's about a quarter of the way in right now. So we'll check back in on her in a little bit. In the meantime, I'm going to get the tractor and I'm going to head down there and get those couple of apple trees that are dying or dead. One has no branches. The other one is hollow all the way through. So they got to go. So those trees got to go because they're going to fall over by themselves, and that's no good. The grass is finally growing and it's looking all nice. Yeah, this is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful weather. But let me get to working and doing a little less talking. So let's do it. So I had to go back up to the house because I had 2 left gloves. These things happen. But we're checking in on Rachael. And she's got the first pass done through most of the garden. She will do a couple more passes, let it dry, and then go ahead and hit it up some more. But maybe, just maybe, the weather holds out and we're going to start wrecking that thing right there. I don't know. We'll see how the trees go, but maybe we'll get that coop out of here. We'll see. All right, that's one tree down. And as I was saying, you can see it's all hollow up in the limbs. And this is what was actually left of the stump. So there's a little bit alive here, but you can see this thing was gone. So rather than the wind taking it out, and then I have to get it out of the field when there's tall hay in here and stuff, we got to get rid of it. So now I got to dice that thing up, turn it into firewood and brush. Now, I ain't gonna lie, that thing's heavy, but the tractor has no problem with it. It's actually going quite well. All right, so we got those trees gone, and Rachel got the garden done, and it's a little late in the afternoon. I'm not sure if I'm going to get started on this chicken coop or not. You know, I really want to. The wind is kind of high, so as I start to take it apart, the panels are going to want to fly and stuff like that, so we'll debate that. But let me show you the garden. So the garden tilled up really nice. It's real loamy right now. You know, the soil's real open. But as she's walking on it and as she's getting it ready, it's going to pack down a little bit. Plus she plants in the rows. So I think it's going to be an amazing, amazing garden. And if you look down there, you can see there is one tree stump down there from the leaning tree, and the one that was minus all the branches right there. I did get to looking at this one right here in the middle, and it has a really bad lean away from us where we're standing, and it's hollow. So that one's got to go too. Yeah, but not all is lost. We are going to be planting beech trees. So everything we replace, we're going to replace with some beech trees. Whether they're going in the same place or not, I don't think so. And you can hear just how windy it is with the wind chimes. So we're going to move away from them because they're kind of loud. But I want to plant some beech trees across the field. A lot of this back in the day was forest, and when I mean back in the day, we're going way back. So as you can see, like up on the hills out that way and all that, there is forest, and then you can see there's still some groves left behind in various parts of the town. So with that said, you know, return a little bit back to nature. It's a little greener and more environmentally friendly to have the trees. Plus, I love trees. I think planting I think I'm going to get about 10 beech trees. And basically plant my own kind of little forest, maybe put them down along the fence line area. Space them out really good, nothing too close, nothing too tight. Probably not plant them in a line because it'll look too organized. I don't know if that makes sense to y'all, but I think spreading them out a little bit and kind of try to randomly place them so that it doesn't look like a straight tree line. So it looks like they were there and I left them there, and not that I planted them, because I'm going to sit down because it's been rough, even though I've been driving the tractor mostly. I don't want them in a straight line. I don't want them to look like, you know, that we're planting a managed forest or anything. But I do think some beech trees, because they will grow to, you know, probably around 60 to 70 feet tall. And it'll look really nice. They hold their leaves most year round, if you know about beech trees. It is a semi-hardwood. So at the end of the day, if, you know, pests or weather or whatever gets to them and knocks them down, I can turn them into firewood or lumber. One of the two. So, but I think we're wrapping this one up. We have gotten messages today and we are needed elsewhere. So I guess we're going to put off the coop. Mama was like, hey, you know, so-and-so's hitting us up. They want us to go over here and take care of this and that. So when they call, we come. That's the way it works. Because I know if I call them and I need it, they're right there for me too. So with that said, If you're thinking about family, you're thinking about friends, give them the what's up or the WhatsApp. You know you'd love to hear from them too. And if you haven't subscribed, please do. And if you have, I love each and every one of you. And until the next one, auf Wiedersehen.